Hey everyone, it's Samantha here. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to be discussing how to make an effective character lineup. This is one of the character design lineups that I've done recently, and there are a couple of things that I want to point out that helped me to make it. The most important elements of character lineups are shape, color, pose and expression, proportion, and stylization. These elements help to make up the principles of consistency, variety, unity, and contrast for character lineups. I'm going to show you two other character lineups that I made to break down this process a little bit more clearly. This first character lineup is going to be a group of friends. So my goal with this was to create a sense of unity between the characters and just show that they were really, close to each other. And I wanted there to be different interests for each of the friends, but I wanted there to be a visual connection between them. I decided to make this friend group with 2 guys and 3 girls. So I really wanted the 2 guys to have very different body shapes. The first guy you saw me draw, I based his shape language on a triangle. I wanted him to look very sharp and taller than the other guy. And that second guy to the far right, I based him on a square, and I wanted him to look very gentle, but also a lot stronger than the first guy. I also wanted the girls to look very different and have a lot of variety in their body types. So one of the girls, I made her just have sort of an average body, not super skinny, but not very full either. I just wanted her to look like maybe your average teenage girl. Her legs are very slender, and she doesn't have much muscle mass, as a lot of teenage girls don't have a lot of muscles. The girl and to the second girl to the left, I made her body a little bit more full. I gave her wide hips, and her legs are a bit thicker, and she's the shortest in the group. I definitely wanted there to be variety in the height, so I made her considerably shorter. And then the girl all the way to the left, I wanted her to be like the tallest and skinniest, because there are a lot of girls who are tall and skinny, so I wanted her to have that body type. Another thing that's really important to me when I'm designing my character lineups is to make a lot of racial diversity if I can. So I made, the guy in the middle, he's supposed to be like Chinese, and the girl to the right of him is supposed to be Korean, and on the far right, that guy's supposed to be like African, etc. So I wanted to make not just variety in the proportions and the shape language of the characters, but also in the race of the characters. One of the things I enjoy the most is creating the characters' outfits. So I really wanted these outfits to show the character's personality. I was thinking a lot about the color and about what the outfit style would say about my characters. So I wanted the girl in pink, I wanted her to look artistic, the guy in the orange to look very intelligent, but also, just like very kind of soft spoken. So his colors are very natural, very like a lot of earth colors for him. I wanted the guy in the middle to look very rich, like he's supposed to be like a rich kid, and so I gave him dress shoes. He looks very business-like, and he looks very smart. The girl in green, I wanted her to just look kind of like, she's kind of a fashion-y girl. She likes fashion, and she's also kind of sassy. So, she has that type of shirt that's kind of cut off. And the girl on the left, I wanted her to have a very, very gothic kind of style. Just a lot of dark colors, but later I changed her look to more of a skater girl kind of look. A lot of my inspiration for these characters came from Teen Titans, which is why I made it a group of 5 friends. I really just love that show, and I wanted these characters and their personality to come out hopefully just as well, or at least similar to the quality of Teen Titans. I also was thinking about Avatar: The Last Airbender and how expressive those characters are. So those two shows are usually my inspiration when I'm thinking about making character friend groups, and I just think about using a lot of different colors. I try to use one primary color to represent the personality of each friend in the friend group, and that's what I did in this lineup. I didn't have much of a story behind these characters, so there's nothing on them, on their outfits, that really tells you anything about the story, because there wasn't really a story for this lineup. But I was dabbling around with the idea of them being superheroes because superheroes are fun, and it's fun to watch friends be doing heroic things together. So that's something I might play with if I were to come back and add more to this. Since the interest and personality of these characters are all very different, I used the posing and expression of these characters to show their connection. Hopefully you can see that they're close together in their proximity, and they look very comfortable with each other. Alright, I'm gonna go over this next lineup a bit more briefly, but I really like this one because I decided to do a lineup of spy agents. I love spies. Spies always inspire me to think of different story ideas. I would definitely recommend doing a lineup of spies. So, as you could probably tell, I drew these characters on my sketchbook, and then I put them on, I put them in Procreate so that I could trace over it and finalize them. I would definitely recommend sketching out your characters before you finalize them, because it's a lot easier, at least in my experience, just to quickly sketch them out, and then you can go in on whatever device you're using and you can make all your final adjustments. But For some people, they like to work digital, so whatever works for you. In this lineup, I was trying to create unity again, but this time instead of my characters being friends, they are a team. So I gave them all uniforms, which spies, you know, are portrayed a lot of time as having uniforms. And my inspiration for this lineup was the men in black, you know, very business looking, and just I wanted them to look very professional, very kind of intimidating, or at least like you admire them. In this lineup, I was thinking a lot more about how I could I was thinking a lot more about stylization. So I wanted there to be a lot of sharp, pointy edges on the characters, like their sleeves and you know, wrinkles in their clothing. I wanted everything to just look very, very geometric, and hopefully I was able to pull that off. Again, I used color to show the character's personality, one main color per character, just to give the audience an idea of each character's personality. I also worked a little bit more with my poses for this lineup and pushed them a little bit so they would be exaggerated. Alright, so in conclusion, professional character lineups answer the questions: what is the personality of each character? What is the relationship between the characters? Who is the target audience? And what is the story behind these characters? Alright, here is a list of the most common character lineup concept ideas that I've come across. I really hope that this video helped you. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below, and give this video a big like if it helped you out. Dream big, live bold, and keep on creating. I'll see you all next time.